It is the dawn of yet another campaign in Spain, this proudest of footballing nations, which has produced some of the greatest clubs and teams in the history of the sport. Now, and impossible not to get dragged into the excitement of all of this. Wherever your loyalties lie, rejoice and hang on for the ride. Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Just as they wanted it, Peter, and yes, you can feel the tension easing all around us now.
And it's Lewandowski. That's a nicely measured pass. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That has been cut short. Eric Garcia. Can he latch on to this?
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Valverde. Valverde. Oh, that's a key interception.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's picked his way through. Oh, can he put it away? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It looked... Nice interception, well timed. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there. Great hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Eric Garcia. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Valverde, Bellingham, Pedri.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rafinha. And Fermin. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Madrid. But at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
He's making a real surge on the left. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there.
Rafinha, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
left. Rodrigo. Now it's Bellingham. Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Bellingham into the last quarter of an hour. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that looks a decent... Tries a shot! Should have equalised.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Substitution.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Oh, good read. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Dani Olmo. Nicely intercepted.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Alaba for Valverde. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. It's Bellingham.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
There will be 1 minute
no half measures
time.
from here.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, so much talk about wanting to hit the ground running, about issuing a warning to their rivals. In the end, they achieved... Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture now. Contest. Rosier. He's through here. Now it's Oscar Rodriguez. Alaba gets rid without sophistication. Alexander-Arnold goes steaming forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Alaba. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Footballing width usually identifies with running.
Alexander-Arnold. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oscar Rodriguez. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rosier. Oscar Rodriguez. Alexander-Arnold. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. No score in the first half, who's ready to go for it now? Valverde, or good read. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rodriguez.
Attendance for this match was 71,550.
Very little to report from... Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark into life.
Stuck well to it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. He's found a way through. Skims one in. Alaba is there to clear. Leganes get it back again. Oscar Rodriguez.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. For a late steal here.
Chouameni. That has been cut short.